Yo, my name is Shallowy and you can call me Shallow. And today I'm testing DonutSMP money making methods. So let's get started. Okay, so to start off, we're going to make a sheep farm. So I'll get to you when I'm done with the sheep farm. Okay guys, so I finished the sheep farm. So I'm gonna go AFK for 20 minutes and come back and I'll show you the results. So let's check up on the farm. Let's see how much it goes for on the auction. So an entire stack of white wool is 100k, so this is about 10k worth. 10 white wool goes for at least, so pretty much each wool is 1k. So like around 20 minutes to get this much wool. So I would say that's probably around like 40k an hour depending on how much sheep you have. So I would not recommend this. This is a horrible method, guys. Don't do this. I just wasted so much time. I'm just gonna sell this wool. You guys should probably sell on the auction though. Alright, let's move on to the next money making method. Using ores that the people who made these tunnels left behind. So just pick up any ore that you see. It doesn't really matter which type of ore. Preferably go for diamonds. Redstone is also good ore to look out for. I got some redstone. Oh yeah, by the way, make sure you have silk touch on your pickaxe, because for example, instead of getting diamonds from diamond ores, just get the ores instead of diamonds, because the ores are more expensive when you sell them. Oh, no. Okay, so we got a lot of ores. So let's go ahead and sell these and see what they're worth. So if we sell all of these combined, it comes to 51k just from mining for, I was mining for like maybe 15 minutes. So I do recommend this. So the next money-making method that I'm testing is shearing leaves. You can also buy shears from the auction, which I'm doing, but whatever. So all you literally need to do is just shear the leaves. That's literally it. That's literally all you have to do for this money-making method. Even a toddler can do this. Shake your screen. Okay, let me collect all of these. I got 3 stacks of oak leaves, so let's see how much that sells for. So with all of this combined, it gives you 39,000. So if you're trying to look for an easy method to make money, and you're willing to make your own shears, I 100% recommend this money-making method. Okay, for the next money-making method, we are going to be selling anvils. If you go onto the auction and go to anvils, they are 30,000 a piece. Okay, so I have 63 anvils, and an entire stack of anvils is at least $1 million. Here, let me put this on the shop. I'm gonna sell this stack for $900,000, and I'll show you when it's done, or when it's sold. But while we're waiting, let's move on to the next money-making method. For this money-making method, we're going to be smelting sand into glass, and then selling that glass on the auction. You can get as much as you want. Honestly, I'd recommend getting a shulker full at least, but I'm not going to. Okay, so I got an entire stack of sand, so let's go back to the base and smelt it. Alright, I'll come back to you guys when this sand is done smelting. Okay, so the glass is done. So let's see how much the glass sells for. 1 stack of glass is 23k. I recommend this money-making method. On to the next one. Okay, so the next money-making method is selling redstone materials. And what I mean by redstone materials is, like, for example, a note block, a dispenser, observers. I would say a note block is 15k. See that like immediately sold. So let's sell 4 dispensers for 50k and also 50k. Alright, that's all for that money making method. Time for the next one. Alright, so the next money making method is actually selling sand. So pretty much the same thing as smelting sand for glass, but we're not going to be smelting it. We're just going to be immediately selling it after we get the sand. Okay, so let's sell this. One piece of sand is $265 and 1 stack is 16k. I would definitely think about doing this money making method because actually it's really good for beginners. So if you're a beginner and you're just trying to make money to start off with a farm or something, I definitely recommend starting off with sand. Now the next money making method I'm testing out is gambling. Gambling is basically where you give someone money and that person rolls dispenser or gave them a minimum amount of money. For me, it's 3 mil. And they use a lever and it drops 2 pieces of paper. And if the viewer has a higher number than the host's paper, then the viewer wins. But if the host has a higher number or it's tied, the host wins. So that's pretty much it. Alright, I'm gonna show you me using this money making method. Yo, does anyone have a gambling?
Shut up.
Gambling.
Oh, we have gambling set up. I force
No, not ready.
Twice.
Yes,
Go
yes,
twice,
yes.
go twice, go twice.
One.
Yo,
One.
Garzies. What the hell was that? I don't think they liked me very much, guys. Okay, for my honest opinion though, if you're trying to make money and you think gambling is gonna help make you money, trust me, it's not. Either someone's going to scam you or the minimum is too high. So I would not recommend gambling. But if you want to, you can. I mostly do it for fun though, not to make money back or anything. Anyway, on to the next method. Selling water buckets. Now, you can either fill the buckets with water, milk, or lava, and you sell it on the auction. And let me just show you how much they go for. So for a lava bucket, it's 7k for one. Is not that good. This one's the most expensive, but I honestly think it's definitely the hardest to get. I recommend this money making method. Selling crimson doors. Crimson doors actually go for a lot, so look, it's literally 60k for 2 crimson doors. That is expensive. Watch this. I'm gonna put this for 250. No, 500k. And watch this get sold. It'll get sold eventually. Anyway, that was every money-making tips. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. This is my first ever video on the DonutSMP and Minecraft at all. And thanks for watching. Goodbye.